Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is video number 2. I promised you guys a double upload, so here it is, but this is your Chelsea related video. This is the bread and butter of this channel and the real nitty gritty of Chelsea news. Now, before we get into all of that and the news that I have in relation to one specific player that I didn't expect to hear about, I'm going to let you guys know that today's video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Yes, so as you can see right here, this is what the OneFootball app looks like. You can get all of your Chelsea news, unless if you're not a Chelsea supporter and you're looking for your own team, but you can filter it down to your team news, your players, any statistics that you want to look at, upcoming fixtures, results, tables, other competitions, not necessarily just in this country, but continental and worldwide. You get all your football news, your transfer news for your club and other clubs in relation to the transfers and what is popping and that you would like to know. It's all included in the OneFootball app. It's a fantastic app. I really recommend it. I have it myself. I use it all the time. It's top tier. Link in the description, so make sure you head over there, download, hit that link, knock yourselves out and enjoy the OneFootball app. Now, let's get into today's nitty gritty, which involves more transfer news, but a certain player that I didn't expect to hear about. Now, Erling Haaland has been heavily linked with Chelsea Football Club. Not just Chelsea, but other teams, you know. Real Madrid, for example, Manchester City, Barcelona, and others that we might think have a chance of coming in for Erling Haaland. Now, based on yesterday's comments by Florentino Perez, and I feel like I need to mention this. The guy is absolutely insane. And I thought about mentioning this on the Chelsea-related video because it involves us a little bit more here. Florentino Perez yesterday come out and said, firstly, that because his club cannot buy an Mbappe or a Haaland now, we're meant to feel sorry for him. I mean, what? You've only just signed David Alaba on a free transfer, but gave him a €30 million signing fee, and you've got him on wages of $12 million a year. I mean, if you haven't got money, you are ridiculous. It's as simple as that. You are ridiculous. Anyway, he tried to say that the protests that Chelsea fans staged outside of Stamford Bridge, there was only 40 of them, apparently. 40! That was 40! Mate, you need Specsavers. Not just Specsavers, you need Specsavers, you need Boots opticians, you need if Superdrug having opticians, you need flipping Vision Express, you need all the flipping opticians to come together and work collectively on a certain pair of glasses never created before just for you. Because you are beyond blind, mate. Absolutely beyond blind. Now, in relation to the whole European Super League and whatnot, they'll be back. They'll be back. Even Florentino Perez said yesterday, it's not dead. They've all signed contracts. We will come up with something new. As I've said, we've got to keep our eye on the ball. But the guy is insane. The guy is absolutely insane. But he said that they can't buy Haaland. Well, guess what? If you manage your finances better, you would be able to buy Haaland. Now, Chelsea are in the mix to buy Erling Haaland, much like Manchester City, and right now it looks like we are the top 2 teams that have a chance of getting him. In relation to Erling Haaland, there has been some news though, because of Tammy Abraham. And what is his role at Chelsea Football Club? Is he leaving? I know some of you have asked, is Tammy off? You know, is he done? Is Tuchel done with him? Is he abandoned him? Like, is he not going to get a chance? Well, it doesn't look like it. And according to this article, which I found and I'm going to share with you now, it looks like Tammy Abraham could be used to try and get Erling Haaland to Stamford Bridge. But, here's the but. If it's not Erling Haaland, there is another player. There is another solution that Chelsea might actually be considering. Let's check it out. This is what the Express have said. So, we've got Chelsea should use Tammy Abraham to land cut-price Erling Haaland transfer alternative. And this an entire article that explains that Tammy Abraham could be used as make-weight to go and get Erling Haaland. Now, Tammy Abraham has been linked with Leicester City. Leicester City are interested. And it's now come to our attention that Iheanacho could be the alternative that Chelsea go after if Tammy Abraham were to go off to Leicester in the opposite direction. This is crazy. This is a player that I didn't think about. And personally, I didn't think Leicester would be happy getting rid of. And even right now, I still hesitate a little bit. I still look at this and I think, surely Leicester are not going to let go of Iheanacho. But Leicester are one of the teams that are interested in Tammy Abraham. That has been made public. Leicester, I think along with West Ham, Aston Villa could be in for a shout of getting him back because Tammy Abraham's played for Aston Villa, but Leicester are interested in Tammy Abraham. So, if Chelsea can't get Erling Haaland, which yesterday there was a quote that was released in relation to Borussia Dortmund saying that regardless of where Borussia Dortmund finish in their domestic league, regardless of if they get top 4, if they don't get top 4, if they don't make the Champions League, if they get eliminated, if they're not playing European football, Erling Haaland is staying. That's it. I read that and thought, nah, surely not. Surely not. If there's enough money on the table, Dortmund will take it because they know next summer there's a release clause and they'll be losing a lot of money when they can cash in this summer. Why delay the inevitable? So, Erling Haaland would be leaving Dortmund in my opinion. But if Chelsea can't get him, Iheanacho is being rumoured to be the alternative at a cut price. He's not going to cost 160 or 70 million like Erling Haaland's going to cost. He's going to cost quite considerably less. And if we send Tammy Abraham in the opposite direction, it could work out. Now, Iheanacho. I like Iheanacho. He's been good at Manchester City, but they let him go to Leicester. And at Leicester, he's been playing really, really well. Especially this season, he has really come out of his shell. He's a very similar age to Tammy Abraham. He's 24 years old and he's banging in goals right now as we see for Leicester City. He's managed to get Leicester City or assist them in the absence or alongside Jamie Vardy, because sometimes he fills in and he bangs in the goals. Managed to get them to an FA Cup final, who we are now facing because we are in the FA Cup final, and has put them in the top 4 of the Premier League. So there's a shout for Leicester to get Champions League football next season, and right now they are in a very good position. The big reason of that has been Iheanacho. So, would I do it? I'm curious. I am actually curious. This has got my attention. This really has got my attention because I want Erling Haaland. And I know there's a lot of you that say, if we can't get Haaland, let's get Lukaku. We got to be realistic. Are Inter going to let go of Lukaku? Is Lukaku going to come back into the Premier League and actually smash it? I reckon he could. And I reckon if he's just used correctly, he will bang in goals for you. But right now, at a cut price, and if we're talking finances, Iheanacho is going to cost a lot less than Lukaku or Haaland, certainly. This has caught my attention. It's caught my attention, and I've just got a gut feeling that, you know what, if we can't get Haaland, I wouldn't even go in for Lukaku at this rate. I look at Iheanacho and I think if there's a possibility, we send Tammy Abraham in their direction, we get Iheanacho, I reckon it could be a good move. Now, that's just my opinion. I just look at the way Iheanacho plays and I see he's fast. He knows where the net is. He's a very good finisher. He's a good technical footballer. He's someone that has skill. He's got power. He's someone that can command his own area. And he's got that little beast mentality about him. You know, he's a bit ruthless in his nature. And he's got that. Let's have it right. We've had success with an African striker before. We've had Didier Drogba. Yeah, it would be fitting to get an African striker to Chelsea Football Club and to try and recreate that magic, because there's a certain attitude and there's a certain ruthlessness that we lack, especially in our forward line and in terms of our strikers. Iheanacho does fit that mould. He can do it at Leicester. He has done it. He's shown that he can take Premier League football by storm. Can he do it at Chelsea? I think under Thomas Tuchel and the way we're trying to play very expansive football and trying to get the ball to our forwards as much as possible and to try and create as many chances, I feel like Iheanacho could be a good fit. He could be a good fit. But that's my opinion. Should we do it? Should we send Tammy Abraham in Leicester's direction? And should we try and get Iheanacho as the replacement? Would you do that? Because financially it makes a lot of sense. But it just depends if you believe on that player. Do you think Iheanacho can get a job done at Chelsea Football Club, much like he is doing at Leicester? Do you reckon he can do it? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. Would you prefer Erling Haaland or would you prefer an Iheanacho? Or, to be honest, if we can't get a Haaland, would you rather go in for Lukaku? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear all of your opinions on this. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new. Don't forget to smash the like button as well. That would be much appreciated. Don't forget to download the OneFootball app, link in the description. Hit that link and go and get the app for yourselves. Much appreciated. And tomorrow, I will be giving you the preview to West Ham versus Chelsea. This is a huge game now. It's a huge game for our top 4 chances, and it's a huge game to try and get a gap between ourselves and West Ham, create a bit of cushion with only a few games of the Premier League season to go, where it's going to get difficult for us because we got to play City, we got to play Arsenal, we got to play Leicester, we got to play Villa. So West Ham is a must win. I'll give you the preview to that tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you then. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.